This was important enough, I guess, for the president of the United States to chime in and put out his words of condolence for the death of the Reiners. A lot of people, political figures, celebrities, they've been all over social media. People that didn't necessarily agree with the unbelievably left-wing liberal attitudes of Rob Reiner when he played Meathead on All in the Family. He was a liberal hippie kind of guy, and he wound up being even more liberal than Meathead on All in the Family. Yeah, what was his name? Gloria Stivic. What's his first name in that show? Anything? Sean? I don't know why it's slipping my mind right now. Because I'm thinking of it. Anytime you need to really think about something, you just don't.
Michael
Because I'm thinking
Stivic.
of wrong.
So you were right.
What?
Michael Stivic.
Michael Stivic. His wife there, Gloria, she would call him Michael. And Edith sometimes would say Mike. But Archie was always a Meathead or a Polak or something. So, yeah, Michael Stivic, the hippie, the come on, Arch. Those people are living in poverty, and that's why the crime. And, geez, here he goes again there. So he wound up being much more hardcore liberal than even Michael Stivic. And that alienated him with a lot of people. Not Hollywood. They loved it. Oh, boy. Fitting right in. He's like the king of their fucking liberal asshole kingdom. And he said a lot of things about Donald Trump. I mean, Trump accusing him of a lot of crimes and the Russia thing, and MAGA is all pieces of shit. And he was very vocal about his disdain for the right. Not the correct right, the right. And so when he dies, you get a lot of people that comment, and the people on the right aren't as nasty and vindictive as they are on the left. Oh, there have been some people that have said some really bad things about Rob Reiner since his death yesterday. But for the most part, it's not as bad as when you look at what the left says about people on the right. Charlie Kirk, you saw some of the shit people on the left were saying, and it was just insane, horrible. So you get a few people on the right that'll say stuff, but for the most part, James Woods, famous actor, I assume, or I guess, yeah, he had worked with Rob Reiner on some project when he was much younger, he said. And he said, although we disagreed politically, I still remained friends with him and whatever. So that's the usual way it goes. But old Donald J. Trump, President Trump, he put out a statement, and it is getting some pretty interesting responses from people on the left and the right. Not, like, yeah, fuck him. It's more like, ooh, maybe this wasn't the right time and place. My opinion of what we'll read here in a second, good. Who gives a shit? Donald Trump is going to be shit on no matter what he writes. If he wrote a beautiful kind of whimsical, nice, pleasant tribute to Rob Reiner, the left would be like, oh, really? Fuck you. He'd spit at your bullshit post, and he wouldn't want you to say nice things about him. And you just know that would be the case, right? So Trump just goes, fuck this. I'm going to write something that I'm going to write about a guy that I don't like, definitely didn't like me. So I'll be honest. And this is what I think about Rob Reiner. And I think it's good that he did this. Because, again, writing something nice would be hypocritical, and it wouldn't be received nicely by the left. They would shit on him and talk about it. So let's see what Donald Trump wrote. Very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away. Together with his wife, Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, can you even? Sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump. He's President Donald J. Trump, writing President Donald J. Trump. With his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace. That is insane. Oh, he doesn't care anymore. And I don't mean that by Donald Trump doesn't care about anything. Donald Trump doesn't care about the country. Donald Trump doesn't care about liberals, about Hollywood, about politicians that say things about him or want him impeached or accuse him of things. He's done. He's done with that. And it is corresponding, the timeline at least, with America not giving a shit anymore. Saying, dropping N-bombs, being called a racist and going, yeah, good, don't care. This is all going on at the same time. And Donald Trump, instead of saying, yeah, well, I disagree with that guy, and he's got his right to say what he wants, and that instead of being kind of classy about it, he's just like, no, fuck that. Rob Reiner, scumbag, fuck. He pretty much wished for my death. Yeah, fuck him. He was murdered because he's always bitching about Donald Trump during Donald Trump's amazing presidency. So, yeah, some might read that and go, oh, Donald, what are you doing? This is terrible. And others, like myself, read it and go, yeah, all right. It's tasteless. I don't think it's the proper time to write something like that. But looking and taking it all in context, Donald Trump, America, where it is right now, Rob Reiner, what he did and worked towards and said about Donald Trump, the Republicans, us, MAGA supporters of Donald Trump voters. Yeah, why, he was murdered. It's terrible. But why do I have to instantly change my opinion about him or hold my tongue about what I think about this guy? And Donald Trump feels the same way. So fuck him. Trump derangement syndrome. He couldn't keep his mouth shut about Donald Trump, and his son was so tired of it, he had to kill him. It's pretty much what Donald Trump's tweet was right there.